Have you ever wanted to create your own dinosaurs and make a theme park for them? Well, now you can in one of the best two-player games of 2018 in Duelosaur Island. Welcome to Tantrum House. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're looking at Duelosaur Island, a game for two players. They're going head to head. There'll be some dice rolling, some drafting, some set collection. It plays in about 30 to 45 minutes. It's designed from Ian Moss and it's published by Pandasaurus Games. Let's look at the components. There are game boards, player boards, cards, dice, cubes, tokens, and a cloth bag. To begin, players will place out their cubes and choose a starting dino and starting attraction. During the game each round, there's an income phase, a draft phase, a build phase, and a visitor phase. During the income phase, you'll be getting cards and money. The more merch shops you build, the more cards you get, and the more food shops you build, the more money you'll get. On the main game board, during the draft phase, the first player rolls 5 dice from the bag and gets to place them out. They also get to draw 3 specialist cards and pick 2 of them to place on the board. This is strategic because the second player will go first in picking. Players will each draft 3 items, so one could get 2 dice and a card, and the other might end up with 3 dice. The plot twists are new each round and give extra stuff to each of the dice slots, so maybe more DNA, more money, or things like that. After the drafting phase is over, the players will move to the build phase. They will simultaneously build attractions, create dinosaurs, mix and sell DNA, and increase their security. Each of these actions have their own costs, like money for attractions or specific types of DNA for creating dinosaurs. When you create a dinosaur, 2 things will happen. You'll increase your excitement level, but your threat level also increases. After both players are finished doing all they want to do during the build phase, then they compare their current threat level to their current security level. But you'll also add temporary threat based on what was not drafted, either the card or the die. It could add up to 3 threat. If the threat is higher, then you take the difference and double it and lose that number of visitors. They get eaten because some dinos broke out. The players will gain new visitors based on their current excitement level. Whoever is lower on the excitement level gets to pick a PR bonus to the left of the tracker, and then the other player chooses one as well, but it has to be the left of whatever the first player picked. So if the first player picks this one, then the other player would get nothing. The end of the game is when a player passes the visitor threshold for that game, either short, medium, or long. But there are ways to score some endgame visitors based on your dinosaurs in your park, and some attractions. And every set of 3 attractions gives you 4 visitors. Some specialists also provide visitors. Whoever has the most visitors after everything is counted wins the game. I love the tension between, should I go and create more dinosaurs for my park, or maybe build some more attractions? There's a good balance as well with the rising threat in my park, with trying to keep my security even. Maybe I should lose a couple of visitors. Or maybe I should sell some DNA to get some money to increase my security. People will probably compare this to Dinosaur Island, but that's more of a worker placement type game. This one feels more streamlined and has that great drafting mechanic that works really well in this 2-player game. Should I tempt my opponent with an awesome specialist card that might get them a lot of points at the end of the game, but then I put out an advanced DNA that has a multiplier of 3? Well, it worked for me once, but it was a gamble. One thing I wish is the names of the attractions were more creative. Some of them are cool, like Raptor Nuggets, Dian Nachos, Fidget Spinosaurus, but a lot of them are just ice cream, log flume, photos, and gift shop. But the dice are nice and chunky and remind me of the Amber Stone from Jurassic Park. This was my favorite 2-player game of 2018. I love the different paths to victory. Should I go heavier on building the attractions, like the rides and the food shops and the merchandise? Or should I create amazing dinosaurs that will wow the visitors and increase the excitement level in my park? Well, if you're looking for an awesome 2-player experience for a board game, then check out Duelosaur Island from Pandasaurus Games, and be sure to subscribe to Tantrum House.